I wanted to start this video off with a message to my fellow youth. I know we all want to ball out now and live that luxurious lifestyle. I mean, shoot, me too. But we've been conditioned to consistently throw our money down the drain and buy liabilities that lose value over time. I want you all that are watching this now to stay down and stack your money. Invest it into productive assets that will grow over time instead of, throwing it down the drain and investing it into things that are just going to depreciate over time and just aren't going to be worth the same. If you guys stay down now and invest, in the future, you guys won't have to worry about money and you can buy whatever you want. Those same investments that we plant now are going to grow and feed us in the future. It's what the wealthy do. I mean, why don't we do the same thing? Now that I got that message out of the way, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Let's do it. Warren Buffett, a legendary investor, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money whilst you sleep, you'll work until you die." This quote has stuck with me since the very first time I read it years back. I mean, most of us don't really want to work now, let alone when we're 50 or 60 years old. Passive income might seem like some far-fetched dream from Wonderland that only the rich and wealthy get to have access to, but that's simply not true. Building a source of passive income is actually a lot simpler than you might think. But just like anything else in life that is good for us, it requires two things: time and effort. There are tons and tons of ways to earn passive income, each with their own barriers to entry. Real estate can be a great source of passive income, but it requires thousands upon thousands of dollars. And honestly, most of us young investors don't have access to a small loan of $1 million just yet. You can start a business, which is also a great investment. But frankly, not everybody wants to be a business owner. And that's where dividend-paying stocks come in. You get the best of both worlds. Dividends are payments made to investors like myself and you watching now on a regular basis. Dividends will typically be paid monthly, quarterly, or once or twice a year. Stocks are small parts of companies that you can purchase. Think of a company as a pie, and when you purchase a small part of that company, you're buying a small piece of that pie. Now, put dividends and stocks together, you get dividend-paying stocks. I mean, it's in the name. Companies that pay you on a regular basis for simply owning them. No matter how much the stock market fluctuates, those dividends will keep coming in. You can think of it as a rental property. Investing was a rich man's game not too long ago, but with brokerages like M1 Finance and Robinhood emerging, the tides have changed. You can invest for as little as $10. I mean, we really don't have an excuse anymore. Having the ability to build generational wealth for yourself and your family is at the palm of our hands now more than ever. And as you may have guessed by now, my first form of passive income is dividend-paying stocks. There are two ways to earn passive income in the stock market: active investing and passive investing. Passive investing is when you purchase index funds and exchange traded funds that track the best paying dividend companies in the stock market. Instead of researching into each individual company, you buy into baskets that hold dozens and sometimes hundreds of companies at the same time. As a return for holding those companies, you will get paid monthly or every 3 months just for owning them. An example of this is ticker symbol SPHD. SPHD basically takes 50 of the best dividend-paying companies in the S&P 500 and puts it all into one bag for you. The S&P 500 is 500 of the biggest publicly traded companies in the stock market. These are your Amazons, your Googles, your Microsofts. SPHD's current dividend yield is 4.12%, which basically means it pays a 15-cent dividend monthly. And I know that 15 cents might not seem like a lot. I mean, you can't really buy much for 15 cents. But trust me, you guys, once those shares start building on themselves and then you start buying even more shares yourself, it turns into a big snowball. Pretty soon you're going to be getting paid $50 or even $100 a month for doing nothing. That's completely passive income that you can do whatever you want with. Not only are you getting paid monthly dividends, the value of the shares you bought actually go up over time, so you're getting income both ways. If you ever do decide to sell in the future, best believe you're most likely going to be making a profit. You can also use an investment website called ETF Database. ETF Database basically tells you what companies are in an index fund or an ETF, and it actually shows you what's in the actual fund. So it actually shows you how many companies the basket has inside of it. And then it's up to you whether or not you want to buy into those companies or you want to buy the whole basket as a whole. Active investing is actually when you put time and effort into researching individual companies to put your money into. As of right now, I'm an active investor. Active investing through dividend-paying stocks tend to have higher returns, but it's really just up to you. I personally like to research individual companies to see what they're about. It's just something that I enjoy to do, so it just works for me. I look for strong, stable, profitable companies that have been around for a very, very long time. And not only just that, they need to be continuously raising and paying dividends year over year. I do have a couple of exceptions in my portfolio that I will show in an upcoming video. Dividend growth investing takes time and effort. The faster you grow your account and put money into it and reinvest those dividends, the faster it's going to grow. The great thing about dividend investing is that no matter how much the company fluctuates in price in the stock market, as long as it's still profitable, those same dividends will keep coming in. And if I'm being honest with you, it feels like Christmas every single time those dividends start piling up. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching until the end. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.